they unveiled who the masked man was this week. It was
I
who
told
look.
you.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was
we all
who.
knew it was Austin Theory. Everybody say
I
no,
was
it's not
hoping it
Austin
wasn't.
Theory because the
I was
man.
hoping it
It was a
wasn't.
different man the second time, but I knew it was Austin Theory. I recognized that ass anywhere. It was Austin
Boy,
He,
I don't even think
so
I don't even think Austin Theory liked Monopoly.
wow. So he's Vision
Theory.
now. Now
We
what?
don't know yet. We're gonna find out
Wait,
on our next episode of Monday Night Raw.
is that Angelo Dawkins in the crowd? Wow.
It low key, great value, Angelo Dawkins.
Or DJ
I guess
Envy.
you say me. You say Envy. Like that's my main thing. It's like I can't tell if
DJ Envy, good morning.
envy. It's always been a situation where like the masked man has been out there with Logan Paul. So I don't know if he's squad with Logan Paul or if he is part of the conglomerate or whatever. I guess we have to find out, but it's still
I think
Austin.
it's good for Austin Theory. I think he was a victim of being a Vince
A Vince
favorite,
guy.
and so they purposely did it. And I don't think he deserved that because Austin Theory is a great in-ring performer. He has a great look, and he's not a terrible promo either. So it was purely to me a very vindictive thing in how he was handled and booked. So I hope that they have a real plan for him because there's a lot of potential there. It's a lot of meat on the bone. Pause. Um,
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Right.
as a,
That was good.
as a fact. Problem is, if this is not, this would be great.
Mhm.
This is not great because the faction ain't red hot.
Yeah.
Is that because of the injury? Yeah.
I don't know because see the thing is the faction wasn't red hot when Seth was there because some stars can create other stars. Their light is so luminous that they can ignite other solar systems, right? I'm being poetic. Seth Rollins is a burning, shining sun, but he only powers himself. He
I
does
like that.
not. He does not create new solar systems. You know, in Marvel, where the Celestials they plan them and they create new solar systems and things like that. He's not a Celestial. Seth Rollins is Galactus. He eats talent
He's the
and he's a
world
big force,
eater. Yeah.
but he is
Like
not
Bailey?
Celestials. Right, Celestials
Yes.
create planets, right? They create life. They create the Eternals, right? Galactus is a vampire. He drains your life force. He's not going to create anything, but he is a huge presence in the Marvel universe. That is who Seth Rollins is.
I
He
like
can
that.
never create stars. Even
like
when he was the Messiah, that shit didn't work. Like he does not create stars. He is a star, but he cannot create them. So this faction was dead in the water. And also, too, let's be for real. The aesthetic and the character that Seth Rollins is right now, unfortunately, the wrestling public at large is not going to believe that type of character can have a faction like that. You
Right.
needed a strong man, somebody like now. Well, Drew doesn't have the cachet yet, but a look like a Drew McIntyre or a feel like that would work for a Vision. He does not have that. He's given the Joker. The Joker is a great villain, and he does have a gang, but it's a gang of clowns. You're not with a gang of clowns, you know.
You said
Like,
Action Bronson, Reed, and
right?
they
They need
clowns.
a bang. They need a bang,
Uh,
right? For my comic book folks, the
yeah.
Vision, like
There you
Action,
go.
Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, they needed a Bane type of leader, not a Seth Rollins type of leader. It just doesn't work.
What you
And
say,
that's
man?
why the faction is having a hard time because the leader wasn't the right leader in the seat for that anyway. Then he got hurt. Y'all did the turn super quick. when you turned on him, and Braun Breaker on the mic isn't baked enough for us to care. The voice is off. Paul Heyman is doing some of the work, but Paul Heyman to me isn't the Paul Heyman that he used to be either.
I think
So
the thing is they never, if they would have just left it as a Paul Heyman thing and did like a Dangerous Alliance deal, but when people started calling it the Dangerous Alliance, they pulled away from it.
Yeah.
Like just lean into it, yo. Just let Paul be Paul.
yeah,
Because if not, you wrestling always loses when they like go 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like every time when they try to like play the 50 and be like, oh, we could do this and do this too. They always fumble. Like all wrestling, everywhere.
Facts.
yeah, but that's my thing. You know, Seth has never been that person, love him to death, but Seth only sustains Seth. Even if we rewind, right? Like, and we look at Seth with Division. I mean, with the Shield, right? Seth with the Authority. He wasn't creating those things. He was a beneficiary of those situations, but he was not creating or leading anything.
It's usually given to him, yeah.
Right. Now, and that's the difference between him and Roman. Yeah, the Usos were established before and all of that, but Roman elevated his faction.
Right.
He brought those guys to a different level. Seth is not elevating nobody.
What you gonna say, man?
Nothing.
I guess we'll see what happens with Division and Austin Theory and all them in the weeks. They're doing a bunch of taping too. If I'm not mistaken, this Christmas week is supposed to be off for them, and then the week after they're on the road for like 30 some odd days because they're hitting Europe. What you say, man?
My quick question. So is Austin Theory and Logan Paul, are they in the Vision as well?
They haven't answered that.
I think that's questionable.
Yeah, I don't think we ever got a confirmation that Logan Paul was in it, and I guess we'll see with Austin Theory.
That's awful.
Logan Paul
brother would have been more interesting.
Yeah,
I think Logan Paul is a creature of convenience, and I'm going to give Logan Paul a little bit of credit. I think they brought Logan Paul in to give them a little bit of juice, and cachet to make it feel important. But Logan Paul, that character, the way that character is written, and the psychology of the Logan Paul character as it pertains to in-ring and storyline in WWE, he's not going to be there long anyway because the character's psychology dictate that he is going to turn on them eventually and very soon.
Right.
And he fucking stinks.
And he stinks.
Rogan Paul.
At what?
Seth Rogan Paul.
He stinks at what?
Were you saying that he doesn't stink it?
Oh wow!
No, you can't answer my question with a question.
No,
what does he stink at?
He stinks at. I don't really think he has a character, and I don't think he's as good as a wrestler that most people think that he is. He's very athletic.
Mm-hmm.
He can pull spots, and that's what he's been doing. And motherfuckers are saying, "Oh, he's great." Nah, nigga, he can just jump off of shit real high.
I disagree with you there. I'm not saying that he's the world's best wrestler, and you also have to remember that he is being graded under a celebrity lens. So when we talk about Logan Paul as in terms of in-ring, we initially have been grading him based on other celebrities that have done in-ring. And when you put it in that perspective, he is head and shoulders. Him and Bad Bunny are up there, right? Now, as it pertains to in-ring with wrestlers, I think that it's kind of facetious and disingenuous to say that he does not have a working acumen in ring psychology. Do I like Logan Paul personally? No. But I think about the stuff that he did with Ricochet, the things that he have done at pay-per-views. and we cannot discredit his
I can.
ability.
I can say that he's very
And
athletic. He is very athletic, and he can give you the spots. But when we're talking about it, when you put him in a match with, we need to see him with somebody who isn't seasoned.
Here's the thing: you're never going to see that because he's too
You're right.
famous and too
You're right.
rich
You're
to
right.
do that. So you're not going to see that.
You're right.
The second thing is this: he's never looked bad. I don't recall seeing Logan Paul botching up and stinking up the place. So we have to be real when it comes to stuff like that. I don't recall him seeing bad. Like, does he wrestle every week on TV? No, he doesn't. His engagements are very calculated, curated, and seasoned, right? So they are going to put him in ring with great people. But that's probably how he requested his booking. But I will say this: you have to give him kudos because he's in there with great people, but he's not looking like he shouldn't be in there with them people.
But the reason why is because he's not given a large part. What he's doing is
that's the booking. It's people who not famous.
I'm just saying that
Right.
I'm just saying that what people are saying that he's a good pro wrestler. I think that he's a great spot monkey.
Well, we could say the same thing about Jade Cargill.
Oh no,
Let me-
can't.
Let me ask you. Yeah, I will not do that. Let me ask a question. Are there people in that locker room that are worse at having wrestling matches than Logan Paul?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are there people in that locker room? Yes, but we're not grading it on the same curve because you have people that are worse that aren't getting the same opponents that he is. You understand what I'm saying? Like when you're
They
wrestling,
also ain't filling the seats. That man is. The thing is, he can't be graded. He can't be graded the same way as somebody. Number one, he just started doing it. So the fact that he just started doing it and he already is able to look like he can blend and he belongs in the match with LA Knight. He belongs in these matches with Rey Mysterio. That says a lot about him because there are people who have all of the resources and they still look ass.
He's not.
And they traveling and they living a wrestling life. I'm a wrestler.
He's not.
And you still look like ass.
He's not asked to do much.
You've been around my cousin too long, didn't you?